Hola YouTube, here's your boy Johnny Gadget. Today we're gonna take a look at the portable monitor from Innocn. Let's check it out. So portable monitors, it's one of the coolest gadgets that I've tried. It pretty much lets you carry with you at all times a monitor. Just toss it in your backpack and now you have a portable monitor that you can utilize either as a second screen for your PC or laptop. You can also use it to expand the size of a smaller screen, such as if you game on your mobile a lot, you can make that screen a lot larger. It also works on your Nintendo Switch, and pretty much you can also connect it to any device that actually has an HDMI input, such as your PS5, all the way down to your PS3, your Wii U, and the entire lineup of the Xbox games from the 360 up to the Xbox One X series. So it's definitely a super convenient gadget to have. Let's take a look at this one specifically. And what we have here is a 15.5 inches monitor display. It's now thicker than your regular cell phone. In the box, it comes to these three sets of cables. The first one from left to right is a USB Type-C, which you can hook up with a power adapter and be able to pass power into the device. The second one is a Thunderbolt USB connection, which allows video to be passed from the device into the monitor itself. And the third one is a HDMI to mini HDMI, which will allow you to put something that requires an HDMI connection into the device itself. One thing to notice though, this is the lowest end device from Innocn. It is an LCD display. It only goes for a max of 1080p. It is not touchscreen and it does not support 4K. So we're talking about the cheapest line from this unit. There are other devices with a much higher specs. You can get something with a touchscreen or an OLED panel, even that goes up to as far as 4K. But again, it's gonna cost you probably triple the amount that this will cost you. But despite the low specs, let's go over some of the cool features that this device can still offer. And this is one of the coolest. This is Dex. Those of you who are familiar with Samsung and the line of Androids that offer Dex, once you plug in your mobile into a monitor, it pretty much converts that device into a full-length computer, turning your mobile device into a touch track, which acts as a cursor and as a clicker at the same time. It's super convenient to have. Another neat feature on this device is plugging in your phone and start using your games from it. I like to go over some of the emulators. I'm trying here the PPSSPP emulator from the Play Store. I'm actually trying Metal Gear Peace Walker. It works super smooth. You don't really lose a lot of resolution since you can actually increase the resolution to at least, I'll say, 3 or 4 times the max that it offers on the original PSP. Super convenient to have. The game is super responsive with nearly any lagging. Why don't you go over some racing here? We have here Wipeout, also for the PSP. Runs super smooth, very responsive, and it looks amazing. It does not lose that 60 FPS charm from the frame rates. Very easy to control. And again, lots of fun to have. Just gotta be careful with those curves there. Let's give it a shot to something a little more on the classic side. And here we have Mega Man X. It's one of the coolest games that I've tried. Again, it plays super smooth here. The graphics look amazing on this monitor here. You can see how shiny and it actually looks. The way Mega Man just shines, it looks really incredible. The frame rate is super cool, very smooth, and so far I have not encountered any lagging or glitches as far as while transmitting video data into the device itself. So the monitor is doing one hell of a job at keeping up. Let's see how well he can manage the Nintendo Switch device. And one of the coolest things that I've realized is how simple it is to connect your Switch into the device. You just gotta use the Thunderbolt cable, hook it up, and you're ready to go. There's no need to get any crazy additional adapters to make it work. Let's go over some of the games so you can take a look. Here we have Mario Kart 8, one of my favorite games, probably the most sold out game from Nintendo as of right now. You can see how smooth and crisp the graphics look. It plays super smooth, again, no lagging so far. It runs incredibly good. Why don't we take a look at another genre? Let's go with Street Fighter, the classic version. Uh, you can see that it runs super smooth as well. The colors kind of pop here. I know it's not an OLED, but it definitely, the colors look really super sharp. Animation also pretty good. Nothing to complain here. Reaction time, again, no lagging. It's not like a scratch disk at this point, but I have to emphasize that. Hardly any laggings with this device. And last but not least, why don't we give it a shot to Super Mario 3D World. Again, this is one of the most open world games from the Super Mario game line. No challenges here at all. Why don't we give it a shot to something stronger? Let's go with Game Pass on the Xbox One X. Here we have Gears of War 5 running directly from Game Pass. And I gotta tell you, you do not lose any frame rate whatsoever. It's still running at 60 FPS. I know that on the Xbox X Series, the device can actually run up to 120 FPS. But I'll definitely settle down for 60 FPS here, as long as it keeps that 1080p resolution, which, in a 15-inch device, it looks pretty incredible. You also might wonder if the monitor can be compatible with PS5 remote play, and I have great news for that, because the PS5 runs super smooth when you're doing remote play. I'm actually connected using my personal home network connection. It runs super smooth. I'm playing here Horizon Dawn, and it plays super smooth. A couple of times I did run into some dip with the frame rate, but again, nothing too crazy, nothing to make the game unplayable or nothing like that. So, one hell of a job to make it run this smooth on the phone and from the phone into this device without any hiccups. Let's try using the HDMI connection. And here I have my Xbox 360. Yes, I went all the way that far back to get my Xbox 360 out of my barn. And it runs super smooth. I'm playing here Metal Gear Rising, which stars with Raiden as the cyborg. Really cool game. Allows you to have the sword in a pretty unique way to slash your enemies. You pretty much hold the left trigger, and it allows you, besides the regular attacks, it allows you to cut your enemies into multiple pieces. There's some dismemberment involved. So I believe that it's rated this game R on the Xbox 360 back in the days. But again, it's just a display to show you how smooth the frame rate works on this type of games. I think one downside of this monitor is the sound quality. I kind of want to give you a video to show you how the quality of the sound sounds. It does have a dual speaker, left and right, but I kind of want to show you that it's not the greatest setting to have, so you're better off getting either a headphones or perhaps considering getting external speakers. It's not terrible, but the sound can definitely be a little bit louder, especially for such a large display. Hear for yourselves. So just to wrap up here, we have a portable monitor for, I believe I pay $119 for this guy on sale from Amazon. We're talking about a 15.5-inch device that is compatible with pretty much every gaming console that is current, that can support either an HDMI or that can transfer video from a Thunderbolt, a cable connection. I think it's pretty convenient. It is very portable, very convenient. It actually comes with this screen cover, which acts as a screen cover and also as the kickstand itself. So they definitely thought about that, the small detail there. Now, one thing to know though, as I stated, there are some opportunities with the speaker. And again, consider the fact that this is the lowest end device from that line of product. It's not touchscreen. It's not an OLED display. It won't support 4K. But I think that for the money, does it deserve a shot? I would say yes. I'll definitely give it a shot for that amount of money. If you're not into having the maximum level of resolution or if you don't care about touchscreen, yes, I would say give it a shot. I wouldn't pay, I'd say, more than $150 for it. But for the current price point, if you can get it, you might actually be able to get it even for $100, which will be quite a deal to have this little guy. But let me know what you guys think. Would you be into portable monitors? Let me know. Please like this video. It's going to help my channel big time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, Johnny Gadget, if you're in the gadget first, so you can choose to buy it later. Thank you.